Something just exploded, and to me there was no sound, but there certainly was fire because we all got very badly burned.
Looked pretty gloomy. Why, you couldn't sell a piece of property with that judgment hanging on us for anything. Nobody wanted it. And the people were serious about what to do. And according to state law, why, you had to settle that, pay that judgment in 3 years. Half of the businesses, 2/3 of the businesses up and down Main Street would have been bankrupt. So we had to do something to protect the deal. So we went to federal court. We didn't know whether we could get into federal court with a deal like that or not. That's the first one they'd ever tried down there or had anything to do with. But we worked our way in, and Judge Eubank said, well, you've got a right to be in court. Southwestern Bell had a meeting in this building. We had about 100 people in there, and we had it crowded, but we took care of them. Had that one night. Said, we're fixing to give Cashion direct dialing service, and we've been asking for that. And they said, we're looking to the future. Said we anticipate in 10 years' time, Cashion will not be a town of 500 people, but it'll be a town of 10,000 people. So things like that are waking us up. It's going to be glorious.
Since tornado statistics have been kept in Mississippi dating back to 1916, there have been 1,124 people killed by tornadoes in the state, more than any other place. 1978 was considered a light year. Mississippi ranked 25th in the number of tornadoes, but 5 people lost their lives, making it the number 3 state in terms of death. Since the spring is the peak tornado season in Mississippi, this has been declared Tornado Awareness Week by the governor. And National Weather Service employees are making an all-out effort to improve citizen awareness of why the Mississippi tornado is deadlier than the Kansas tornado.
Their tornadoes are usually visible from a long way off. They may be big ones, but you can see, you know, all the pictures that you see of the typical Midwest tornado is a nice clear horizon with a single tornado hanging down from the cloud. As you know, around here in Mississippi, we have a lot of cloudiness. We have a lot of moisture coming up from the Gulf of Mexico, which produces clouds and rain. Both of these obscure our tornadoes, and it makes it not only harder to detect on radar, but it's a lot harder for an average person out walking around to see a tornado here than it is in the Midwest.
Since many tornadoes happen at night, darkness is another factor that makes the storms hard to see. And weather officials also believe the high incidence of tornadoes may be a problem. They see it's possible that after a while, the constant tornado watches and warnings are ignored by possible victims. And too often, they become more than possible victims. Gary Whitaker reporting.